Okay, this video is about how you can tackle the unseen poetry question in section B, and for the purpose of this I'm going to use Sonnet 116 by William Shakespeare, which I know, but I'm going to treat it as if I didn't. Now the crucial thing with section B is that you do use the Art Wars mnemonic just as you have for section A. By doing this you're going to get through any sort of terminology, and you're going to get in any terminology that the mark scheme requires to get a high mark. So let's consider the title firstly. It's Sonnet 116. Because it's a sonnet, we can expect it to be 14 lines long with rhyming couplets or a very tight rhyme scheme and a resolution in the final rhyming couplet or 2 lines. Instantly we can see that actually that's the case, and if you look, the last 2 sentences, the last 2 lines are slightly indented, which could be crucial, I think is. So you're in your exam. What is the poem about? Well, you have to quickly gain a consensus of that, because that's going to be your introduction. Now I can see from reading this that this is about love. It's about what love is and what William Shakespeare, or the narrator, really feels love is. And really he's justifying his ideas throughout. Repeated ideas. Well, there are lots of repeated ideas, but more than anything, these repeated ideas are told through similes. They're told through metaphors. The figurative language in this poem is really, really interesting. So the repeated idea here is of the different ideas and perceptions of love. Tone. It's very impassioned, this. It's very, very intense. In particular, if you look at the last 2 stanzas, there's almost a challenge here. If this be error and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. Shakespeare, or the narrator, or both you could argue, is really, really, really passionate about love and what he feels love is. Individual words. Love is repeated a great deal, and obviously that's our main theme, our main focus in the poem. And love, alliteration. We've got lots really. The first line I like particularly, let me not to the marriage of true minds. We've almost got this punctuated, percussive feel. And again, perhaps that's because it's impassioned. We've got this repetition going on. So rhyme and rhythm. Well, the rhyme scheme we've got all the way through is a very tight rhyme scheme, really. We've got an A, B, A, B throughout the whole thing. And it's very, very sort of tightly put together. And then we've got this final rhyming couplet here, the proved and loved, just to finish it off. Structure. It's structured like a sonnet, 14 lines, and we can say that that actually reinforces the message that Shakespeare has and the force with which he's creating it as well. That's just a little thought of how you could go about answering section B question. But crucially, just a quick reminder, do use Art Wars, as we have been for it. What is the poem about? What are the repeated ideas? What is the tone? Are there any individual words, and why are they significant? Alliteration, rhyme and rhythm, and then the structure.